Vamp, ever had one of those nights? Yeah, what? Oh, that's the tagline. Alright, okay. Let's get into it. Vamp is from 1986. It lasts about an hour and 33 minutes. It stars Chris Makepeace as Keith. It stars Robert Grossler as AJ. And it stars Billy Drago. Yeah, Billy Drago's in it as Snow. And I thought he's going to do a digger tart. Yes, so did I actually. Anyway, it also stars Grace Jones as Katrina. She's a vampire. Yeah, yeah. I had never heard of this movie. I thought, really? I thought you'd have watched this growing up. Well, if I knew about it and if I'd seen it as a kid, I would have loved this. I think I would have watched this as regularly as I watched Fright Night or The Lost Boys, Silver Bullet.
That kind of crap.
That, but I'd never heard of it. I saw the cover art and I thought, I don't know if this is going to be any good or not. But it was expiring in a few days on Amazon Prime, so I thought I'll watch it while it's still here, and I loved it. Spoiler? Well, we don't really do that. I think you make it pretty clear early on whether you like a film or not. This is alright. Right, okay. So Vamp is about two college frat guys. Well, they're trying to be frat guys. They're trying to join this fraternity at their college, and they are tasked with finding a stripper for the night to bring back to the college frat house. So they head to a part of town, the seediest, most dangerous, grimiest part of town you can find. Why go there? Why not go to a market joint? I don't know. I think this is all they can afford. Actually, they can only afford it because another guy joins them. He's pathetic. Oh.
Take me with you and be my friends for a week. But all right. Take me with you and just pretend to be my friends for a week.
Well, anyway, they go to this part of town, get to a strip club. Turns out it's a strip club fully owned, run, and operated by vampires. It's like Dusk Till Dawn, except earlier. Yeah, they go to this club, meet Grace Jones and the other strippers, and all sorts of chaos ensues. Well, not all sorts. You know, you've seen vampire movies. That sort. Right, okay. So Keith and AJ, before they get to the strip club, they meet a local gang in this part of town. Yeah, Billy Drago, his, like, a girlfriend of his, smiles at the guys and she's like, oh, they're handsome. And then the guys totally insult her because she's got, like, duck teeth. And so they have a fight. Well, they almost have a fight. What happens is, oh yeah, AJ, the cool guy, he just grabs Snow, Billy Drago, he just grabs his nuts. Yes, he does. That's basically the end of the fight. But I thought when Billy Drago and his gang came in, I thought, these are the vampires. Clearly. Look at him. He's pale as a ghost, he's got white hair, he's creepy, he comes out at night, the store owner is afraid of him, and no, he's just a regular teenager. Yeah.
I don't know. But you know what I'm saying. After dark, it could mean morning. Am I making sense?
Nope. And hurry it up, it's closing time. I just closed.
You just opened. Again.
It's an odd choice to have Billy Drago in your vampire movie looking like that, acting like that, and not being a vampire. Anyway. When they make it to the club, they're just in time to see the star attraction. It's Katrina, Grace Jones, and she looks great. She does look great in this. She's not, I've never found Grace Jones the most incredible actor or anything like that, but she's always been charismatic. Yeah, in this movie especially, she is magnetic. She is. She's wearing this white body paint and doing this dance, and she's just oozing charisma. She's great. Yeah. And, oh, I'll tell you about that thing she dances on later. What thing? The, like, body sculpture thing? Yeah. You'll just have to wait for trivia. Okay, right. But she does the dance. It's a tale as old as time. Boy meets girl. Girl does a sexy dance. Girl turns out to be a vampire. Bites boy in the neck. Now he's a vampire. Okay. You've gone a bit further than I was going to go right now. But you're right, AJ, the cool guy, he gets bitten and becomes a vampire. He thinks he's getting laid, he gets played.
Women, eh?
So Chris and the other guy, the third wheel, yeah, he just sort of disappears for half the movie. Just like goes and checks out dancers. Yeah, he's them a great time. He's got no friends and he dies. Yeah, well, okay, you're fast forwarding again, but okay. Yeah, this guy who's like, all he wants is some friends, even just for the weekend. He's willing to pay them to be his friends. He ends up a vampire and then killed. Poor guy.
Yeah, he's okay.
No, I mean, I'm starving.
Yeah, well, we'll order some pizza when we get back to school. If that's okay with you.
Is that a comedy? Is that a comedy part? I think it's supposed to be a comedy part, but I just felt sorry for him. Oh well, that's what you get. What about Chris Makepeace? Keith? Oh yeah, what's he in? This is the only time I've ever seen this actor, and he's fine in this movie. He's no better or worse than any other 80s teenage young adult actor, but never seen him in anything before or since. Well, that's weird. That is weird. He's fine. He's a bit geeky. Yeah, but that's the character. Yeah, he's kind of like, I don't know, unlikely hero. Yeah, I think that's what they're going for in this movie. He is the unlikely hero. And he's just a little bit boring. Well, he's not distractingly boring. Oh, he is. No, he's not. You are. No. The set looks great. It's a dingy nightclub, a dingy strip club, basically. And it's all so neon. The whole budget must have gone on the lighting. It looks cool that calm down a little, the UV and the lighting and the fluorescent and neon and all that stuff. It does look cool. Very, very, very 80s. I like it. Alright. The tone's decent, but it swings a little bit between comedy, horror comedy, sex comedy, and pure 80s weirdness. Yeah, the usual. And what about Dilly Drago's gang, Snow's gang? Yeah, they're never explained. They turn up, they act like vampires, they're not vampires. They get beaten up, they turn up again, and they are killed by a little girl vampire. Yeah, for some reason there's one child in this whole vampire community, and it's this little girl. She kills the guy earlier in the film, and I thought, oh, that's Snow, she's taking him out because it's this guy with white hair. Not, totally different guy. Later on she kills Snow, in exactly the same way. Yeah, I get deja vu. The dialogue's fine, there are a few memorable lines. As this part of the act says someone way too late, so far into the vampire circus. Oh, my favourite line, she didn't, and I liked it. What? No, don't bite. Did you like that? No. Well, what's he talking about? That's different. Vamp is an 80s movie, an 80s horror comedy, and it fits right where it belongs. It kind of feels like it's made by accident though. It's like, just go in this room, do just see what you can come up with. But it works. Like I said, I really like this movie. I think it's a lot of fun. I think it's a decent length. It's not too short. It's not too long. It doesn't drag on. And the ending's fine. And there's not much more to say, really. The other stritters, the other dancers, some are vampires, some are just happy to work for vampires until they're killed. Yeah. And as for AJ, who seemed like he was going to be the hero, and he was turned into a vampire, he is staked by his mate halfway through the movie. And then he comes back at the end, and saves the day. And then just says, I'll just stick with you, mate. I'll stay in the sewers, you stay on the surface, we'll still be best friends. Yeah. How's that gonna work? I don't know. That's... Anyway, any trivia about Vamp? Yes. So, this is really cool. See the big body cast that Grace Jones dances on at the start of the movie? Yeah, when she's in the White paint, yeah. That is a body cast of her then boyfriend, Dolph Lundgren. Really? Yeah, that's really cool. That's huge if true. That's true. Right, okay. Did you notice Grace Jones never speaks in this movie? Yeah, I noticed that. That's because that was her choice. She wanted to do it as a homage to Nosferatu. Max Shrek never speaks in that. Alright. You watched something else recently that had a little tribute or a little nod to Nosferatu. Half the movies you watch has got a nod to Nosferatu. Well, that's true, but there's something specifically that said the name of the director of Nosferatu or something. Was it a lorry or a boat or a plane? Yeah, I know. Nordeus, the greatest nudie ever. Anything else? Yeah. See when Katarina, Grace Jones, her character finally gets killed? It's so cool. She turns into a skeleton, and then the skeleton gives the middle finger. Right, how's that trivia? No. If you look closely, you can see the Tutteteer's hand moving the skeleton. Alright, okay, I never noticed that. I did, okay. Well, that's Vamp from 1986. Let us know what you think. Hit like, hit subscribe, go watch another video.